With the recent outbreak of vaping-related illnesses taking place all over the country, you may be wondering, is your child using a vaping or e-cigarette device? And one of the most interesting things about these devices is how inconspicuous some of them look. So that's why we have Melissa Markey-Gard from Fargo-Cass Public Health here to tell us about what's going on, how these devices have become kind of sneaky. And, you know, looking at this layout right here, you have a mix of school supplies and vaping devices.
Yes. Yep. And so this is my new presentation. I go everywhere and show parents and school resource officers basically what they're looking for. And really, we have the gamut of the most popular vaping devices here on the table, but they blend in so well with the school supplies and different things that you would see in your backpack or you would see in your child's backpack, when you might not notice that there's vaping devices even in there until you look a little bit closer.
Okay, well, let's start, because this does look obvious. I feel like if I noticed that, I'd be like, well.
Right, yes. So
I noticed that from the movies.
Yeah, right. So this is heavy. It's one of the, when vaping first came out, or when e-cigarettes first came out and they became quite popular, this type of device was very popular. And then we saw the advent of the Juul, which is this one. And you've seen the Juul before, I think. You maybe have seen the Juul before, but this is the Juul.
Not in real life.
Not in real life. Here it is. Here it is. And a lot of parents maybe haven't seen the Juul in real life either, but this is what it is. It comes on the charger. So this is what the charger is, and this is the actual device. And so the majority of kids who are vaping are using a device that is very easy to conceal, like the Juul. Then other companies saw how popular Juul was becoming, which it still is incredibly popular, and then they created other devices that also blend in and are very easy to conceal as well. So we have this, it's called the Soarin' Drop. It comes in all kinds of cool colors. Wow. Mine is probably the coolest color that you can purchase. Because I bought the psychedelic. I buy all the cool stuff, but I mean, they come in all of the different colors.
You are right. It is cool.
It is cool. I know. It's cool. I mean, you can see when we open the stuff up, it's very obvious why it entices kids, because it's
and the size of this, like this could easily, be in my pocket, my coat pocket, my backpack.
Yep.
I mean, my hand, really. Like, you don't even know that I'm holding anything, really.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. So, and I mean, my first like MP3 player back when MP3 players came out looked exactly like that. And so this is an e-cigarette. This is an e-cigarette, or a vaping device is really what kids are calling them now, not even e-cigarettes anymore. This is a vaping device. This is juice. Many parents that I talk to have seen Juul,
you have a great story on
yes,
these.
Juul cartridges coming through the wash, and I'll get asked, "What is this?" And I'll say, "Oh, it's a Juul. That's a Juul cartridge, and it's empty now, which means that it has been vaped, and it's now empty and needs to be thrown away." So
you're saying parents are, I didn't even know my kid was vaping, and then this strange thing showed up in the bottom of the
washing machine. Yeah.
So what are some of the other terms? I mean, when you're like juice and, they don't say, let's go smoke an e-cigarette. Like, that's not the lingo that they use.
No, they don't. We don't talk about smoking anymore. And we rarely do they say even e-cigarette anymore. It's vaping or juuling. Vaping kind of talks about all of the different vaping products that we have. If someone says they're juuling, they are using a specific device. So I had a question about that last week, about why is no one talking about juuling? Juuling is what's really popular. Everybody's talking about vaping, so we have to explain. I realized we have to explain vaping encompasses everything, including juuling. And when kids are saying they're taking a hit on their Juul, that means that they're actually using their Juul.
Now, what is it? What's hooking our kids on these things?
The nicotine, and the very high nicotine content that is in them.
Are they getting a buzz?
Oh, yes.
From it. Okay.
Yep.
And the flavors, it does seem like it's targeted at, flavors that kids would like. I heard, what did I say, mango, but this
mango,
you said bird brains, it tastes like cereal.
Tastes like cereal, yes. And so when I've presented at different schools, I talk about bird brains because it's supposed to taste like and smell like a very popular breakfast cereal. And I've had teachers say, "Oh, they're vaping in that hallway. I can always smell breakfast cereal, but no one's ever eating in that hallway.
goodness.
And now all of a sudden we have kind of put it together as I think they're vaping and they're doing it discreetly.
Okay.
So that is very easy
This
to
is
hide.
very eye-opening. We're running out of time. What's the one important piece of advice for parents?
I think if you're a parent, just know what you're looking for, and it's okay to look and to look again and to stay educated and to Google these products to make sure you know what you're looking for.
Wow, great information.
Yeah.
Fun and scary to see them all in the
Yes.
same. Thank you for bringing in
Yeah.
all of this.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Coming up on today's show, a Morehead State University grad is having her life's work honored at her alma mater. Carrie Pickett is with us next here on North Dakota Today.